Welcome, friends and yoga community. It's so good to have you join me today. So this day that I'm filming, it's a gorgeous spring day outside, and although we're in the midst of this universal pause in the world, we're also here today, in place, together. We're approaching Easter, and whatever your faith or belief system is, Easter is about resurrection. When we are resurrected, it's a rebirth. We come back with a new awareness, as if we're waking up for the first time. Though times are uncertain, and truly they always are, can we give ourselves some compassion for what we're learning right now, what the earth is going through, and what the earth is teaching us? While it can be frightening to wait, we also have a massive opportunity to grow, to be better versions of ourselves. Today, I have the pleasure of welcoming our beloved Katie Bush from San Diego. She's going to come together with us to chant and practice today. And I'm going to invite her in a few moments. But first, go ahead and come into a comfortable seat. Feel free to close your eyes or soften your gaze, and placing your right hand on your low belly and your left hand on your heart. Slowly arrive here. Feel your breath moving into your belly, into your lungs. Settling your mind. So often we spend the majority of our time trying to give ourselves a sense of stability and certainty. And we get thrown off in the moments when we can't solve something. Yet how many times do we just need to be in the vast field of uncertainty, which truly we are much of the time? Just feeling the flow of your breath. Feeling your breath in this moment. Solving nothing. Simply being. Not trying to make anything better or worse. Settling your hands on your knees. As we invite Katie to come in, feel the vibration as you chant with us.
have the opportunity to do a little bit of call and response. You'll hear me sing a line once and you just repeat. You'll have some space afterwards. I'll be pretty loud with the first time that I say the song. And then the echo, which is your part, I'll be a little softer, so I'll be doing it with you. The words for this mantra are Loka, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu. Loka, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu. It means may all beings everywhere be happy and be free. I'll go ahead and start us. Loka, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu. Your turn. Loka, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu. My turn. Loka, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu. Your turn. Loka, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu. My turn. Loka, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu. 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 Shanti, 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 Om. 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 Shanti, 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 Sukino, hands together at heart center. Send down intentions of love and kindness to all people and all beings all around the world. Take a cleansing breath in, a deep breath in, and a cleansing breath out, a deep exhale out. And we'll inhale for a round of Om.
So you might like to have 2 yoga blocks by your mat for any poses that it would feel better for you to have those props. I'm going to be using a Spotify playlist today from Janet Stone called Echoes of Devotion, so feel free to play along if you'd like. So from Sukhasana, let's start out with some easy circles, moving from side, front, side, and back. Just taking a nice easy flow from side to side. And let's switch directions. Last one. Coming back to center for seated cat-cow, surrounding your back, chin to chest. And then inhale as you lift your heart. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, lifting your heart. Take 3 more. Take your arms, reach them up to the sky. And as you exhale, twisting to your right, your hands graze the mat. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, twisting left. Flowing from side to side. Next time you twist to your right, pause there, hand on your knee, backhand tense. Sit up nice and tall as you inhale. Exhale, soften into your twist. Releasing up toward the sky and twisting to your left. Inhale, rise through your crown. Exhale, relax your shoulders, your jaw. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, soften the muscles of your face. 2 more. Beautiful, releasing out of the twist. Let's come to hands and knees to get a nice toe stretch. So curling your toes, sitting back onto your heels. If that feels a little too deep for you today, then bring your hands to the mat. If you'd like a deeper stretch, take your hands behind you. Let's take 3 big breaths. And find your way to table pose, hands and knees. curling your toes. Let's make our way into downward facing dog. And you can find stillness here, or maybe you want to walk your dog, bicycle pedal your feet. And let's shift it forward to plank. Drawing your navel in, find a nice straight line from your heels up to your shoulders. Gaze is forward. Draw your belly button in. You can always modify with anything today. Feel free to modify. Here you could modify with knees down to the mat. 3 more breaths. Lower your right knee to the mat, modified side plank, bringing your arm up to the sky. Step your top foot back, a footprint or two, and then arch back, open your heart. Three more breaths. Coming back to table. And take the other side. So with your left knee down, modified side plank. And step your top foot back, arch back, lean back, open up your chest. Breathe out any excess adrenaline, cortisol, breathe it out through your mouth. And find your way into downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Walk your hands back to your feet. Bringing your hands to your shins, take a half lift. And exhale, fold, Uttanasana. And take that 3 more times, spinal length, half lift. Exhale, folding. And 1 more. Root into your feet, rise all the way up. And exhale, thumbs to third eye. And thumbs to your heart. Pausing here. You can close your eyes or soften your gaze. Take a moment to find the 4 corners of your feet. Maybe rocking forward and back, maybe shifting right foot, left foot. Lift your 10 toes. Root into your big toe mound, pinky toe mound. Inner and outer parts of your heels. And then softly place your toes back down. You may have felt recently like you're having an out-of-body experience, so just take a moment to feel grounded now. Five more breaths into Tadasana. Earth beneath, sky above, and you are the place in between. Blink your eyes open, release your arms, hands by your side. So we'll be moving through 5 sun salutations. I start these every day. It shows up for our tapas, our heat. It helps me to wake up, wakes up my attention, my energy, wakes up my body. So we'll move through this first sun salutation together, and then feel free to take the other 4 at your own pace. So begin with me, hands in prayer at your heart. Inhale, reach up toward the sky. Exhale, diving forward. Take a half lift and step back to plank. Lower down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Come all the way onto your belly. Lift up into cobra. And as we exhale, let's come onto our belly, taking a full body prostration. Take your arms above you and just surrender. Surrender, feeling the earth. 3 breaths. Slide your hands under your shoulders. Push up and into downward facing dog. Step your feet forward. Take a half lift and fold. Root into your feet, rise all the way up. And exhale, hands to your heart. 4 more. Sun salutations, Surya Namaskar. Go at your own pace. Modify wherever you need to. You could even take child's pose or anything else that's serving you right now. Last round. Pausing with your thumbs resting on your sternum. Feel your heart beating. Feel your feet connected to the earth again. Be here right now, in this moment. Let's inhale, coming into chair pose. We're going to turn this into a little bit of a flow here. And it goes like this. So from chair pose, just bringing your arms back behind you. Inhale up. And exhale, take them back. Staying low, weight is in your heels, chest lifted. Next time, keep your arms up, staying in chair pose, Utkatasana, or you can bring your hands to prayer at your heart. Stay low. Stay a little bit lower. Om 5. Om 4. Om 3. Om 2. Om 1. Forward fold. Take a half lift and step back to plank. And moving right into down dog. Take your left leg high and step it through, coming up for crescent. We're going to take a little bit of flow. And it goes like this. Drawing your elbows in by your side as you reach up, straighten your front leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Flow with your breath. The pace is entirely up to you. 3 more. Staying in crescent lunge, bring your arms forward and then reach them out to the sides, coming forward. 1 more. And stay open. Palms up, lift your heart. Lift your heart. Find a little back bend. Feel that vitality coming back. We've all been so frozen in a place of anxiety and fear. But right now, feel the energy. Raising the good hormones, the endorphins. Arch back, 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Take your hands to the mat or to blocks for pyramid. So drawing your legs straight. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me better, and I'll use blocks as well. So with right leg forward, left leg forward rather, draw your hip back and sinking forward. Blocks at any height or letting go of the blocks, whatever serves you. Three more breaths. In Parsvottanasana, pyramid. Bending into that front leg, Shiva squats. So bring your back leg up toward the sky. And then drawing knee behind knee, crunch. With control, take that leg up to the sky and crunch. Take it at your pace. Feel your glutes, feel your core. And last time, holding the squat, option to bring your hands to prayer. For 5, 4, 3, 2, step it back to plank pose. And bringing left foot on top of right, holding plank, but not holding your breath. Keep breathing. Feel your precious breath. And lower down, curling up, cobra. And exhale into downward facing dog. And let's switch sides, taking left leg high. Step it through, right leg rather. Step it through, coming up for crescent. We're going to take that same sequence on the other side. So drawing your elbows in, and then as you reach, straighten your front leg. Last one. Reach your arms up. This time interlace your hands behind your head. Open up your heart again. Breathe out through your mouth. Let go of the excess. Three more. And bringing your hands to the blocks or the mat for pyramid pose, straightening your front leg and hinging over your front leg. 5 breaths. Bend into your front leg. Take your back leg up to the sky. Shiva squats. Drawing knee behind knee. Crunch. Take it up with control. 3 more. Holding the crunch. holding the crunch. Optional prayer hands for 5, 4, Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. Step it all the way back, coming into your plank pose. Taking right foot on left. Draw your navel in, shoulder blades sliding down your back. Take it to downward facing dog. Lower your knees, child's pose. Knees can be wide or together. Take prayer hands at the nape of your neck. Taking 5 more breaths in child's pose. Perhaps there's an intention or a prayer for this planet that you would like to set now. Take your hands out front, spread your fingers wide, downward facing dog. Walk your feet up to your hands. Take a half lift and fold. Inhale, coming into chair pose, hands in prayer. So a little bit of a flow here. And it goes like this. So staying low. As you inhale, you'll bring your right knee up, arms up. And as you exhale, coming into warrior 3, arms go back like an airplane. And just flowing. Inhale, chair, bringing that knee forward. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 3. So there's no need for speed, just go at the speed that serves you. Last one. And we'll pause in warrior 3. So as you reach through your back heel, turn your 5 toes down to the mat. Square your hips. 5 breaths in Virabhadrasana 3. Bring that foot down. Inhale, reach it up to the sky. And exhale, hands to your heart. 5 breaths in mountain. Feel your breath. Don't take one sip for granted. Sit back into chair pose. Bring your arms up. Bring your other knee up. And exhale, float it back, warrior 3. And just moving with your breath at the pace that serves you. Next time you come to warrior 3, stay there. Hands could be at prayer, or maybe you want them in airplane wings, or even clasping them behind your back. Stay here. Yes, it can be scary. And that's why as yogis we work on embracing the teachings of impermanence and uncertainty, because we really, truly never know. 3 more breaths, squaring your hips, reach through your heel. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, meet me in mountain. Five breaths. Feel your heart beating under your thumbs. Your oldest friend. It's been there since before you were born. Feel your heart beating. Three more breaths. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, dive it all the way forward to Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half lift. Exhale, step back to plank. And lower all the way down onto your belly, coming into Sphinx pose, elbows under your shoulders. 5 breaths. Shoulder blades sliding down. And coming into half bow. So left hand will take a hold of your left foot. Right arm extends out front. And on your inhalation, lift up. 5 breaths. And lower down for half frog. Let your knees splay out to the side. Turn your head. 5 breaths in half frog. Straighten both legs. Let's take the other side. So right hand reaches for right foot. Left arm extends out front. On your inhalation, lift up into half bow. And coming into half frog. And take it back to child's pose and rest. Take it back to child's pose. Three more breaths in Balasana. One more breath. Extend your arms out front, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, bent knee down dog. Shift forward to plank. Bent knee down dog. Plank. Flowing with your breath. Here's a modification. You could bring your knees down to the mat. Three more. And meet me in down dog. 3 breaths in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe out, light, nice long breaths. Breathing out any tension. Let your spine be nice and long. 2 more. Inhale, right leg goes high. Step it through, Warrior 2. So we've got heel to arch alignment here in Warrior 2. Knee might be over your front heel. Extend your arms out from your shoulders. Really firm your arms. I couldn't push them down. Gazing over your front fingers. And imagine you're zipping up a pair of jeans. Draw your navel to spine. 5 breaths in Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. And reverse your warrior. Backhand, back leg, top arm arches back, arching back. Hand can stay reaching toward the sky. You can place your hand on your head. And Parsvakonasana, elbow to knee. Reach your top arm up and over, and you can stay static. A few options here. You might want to circle that top arm in either direction. Your bottom arm could come to a block or the mat. You could even choose to take a bind here. And if you're taking a bind, perhaps bird of paradise. 3 more full breaths. Come back up through Warrior Two. Straighten both legs. Other side. Coming into Virabhadrasana 2. So once again, find that heel to arch alignment. Really press into the knife edge of that back foot. Your shoulders are over your hips. Gazing over your front fingers. See if you can go a little bit deeper. And reverse your warrior. Keep that back leg strong and straight as you arch back, feeling that lateral stretch. Two more. And exhale, elbow comes to knee. Top arm, you might want to circle it or find static. Or if you took a bind on the other side, feel free to do that here. Maybe bird of paradise. If you want some more core strength, that bottom arm can even reach out front. 3 more breaths. Make your way back to Warrior Two. Turn your toes toward me. And let's come into a bit of a plie, bit of a squat. Not Malasana squat, but a plie, I guess you could say. Sitting down nice and low. Shoulders are over your hips. Hips are level. Going a little bit lower. Option to lift one heel or both heels. Go a little bit lower. And heels down, wide angle forward fold, hands on your hips, and coming all the way down to the mat. Take a half lift and fold twice more. And staying in your fold here. Staying in your fold. Your hands can be on the mat, on blocks. If you'd like a shoulder stretch, you could hold your elbows behind your back. For more grounding, you could place your head on a block or the mat. And just stay here, letting your breath and heart rate slow down, slowing it down. Some people even like to take a headstand here. Staying in Prasarita Padottanasana, wide angle forward fold. Feeling the experience of this collective pause in your forward fold. 5 more breaths. Feel your heart rate slowing down, your breath slowing down. Finding that your exhales are getting a little bit longer. Let's pivot to our right. Take a quarter turn, so you're lunging to your right. And coming up for warrior one, so ground, root through that back heel as you come up. Really press into the knife edge of your back foot. And stay here, or you can opt for humble warrior by bowing to the inside of your right leg. Three more breaths. Bring your left hand to the mat or block for revolve triangle. Straighten your front leg, turning to your right. Hand can stay on your hip or reach your right arm to the sky for Parvrita Trikonasana revolve triangle. Hand to the earth. Step back, take that right leg high, three-legged dog. And draw your right knee to your right armpit. Aim it high. Take it up high. To your left side. One more each side. Right leg goes high. Bring it to right tricep, armpit. Take it high. As you bring it to your left, fallen triangle. Bring that leg all the way through. You can always modify side plank with your right knee down. Lift your hips. 3 more breaths. Hand to the earth, right leg goes high, and bring it down. Left leg, bring it through. Virabhadrasana 1, root that back heel. 3 more breaths. Bend into that front knee, Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. Interlace your hands behind you. You can stay right here or humble warrior. Right hand to the earth or block, revolve triangle. Straighten your front leg, turn to your left. Left arm can reach for the sky. Two more breaths. Draw the energy up from the earth to your core. Revolve from your core. Lengthen both sides. 1 more breath. Hand to the earth. Left leg goes to the sky. 3-legged dog. Draw your left knee to your left tricep. Take it up. Right tricep. 1 more each side. And bring it through, fallen triangle. Three more breaths. Lift your hips, lift your ribs. Take it back to plank. Lower down, knees, chest, chin. Curl it up, cobra. And exhale to child's pose. Walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. 4 breaths. And switch sides, bringing your hands over all the way as far as you want. Feel that lateral stretch, placing top hand on bottom hand. 3 more breaths. Hands under your shoulders. Meet me in a comfortable seat. Let's come to pigeon pose with our left knee toward our left wrist. If that doesn't feel good, come onto your back and bring your left ankle onto your right knee. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me better. So with our left knee toward our left wrist, your hips are square here. You could even sit on a block. Let's start with upright pigeon. So you can stay with hands on the mat or even blocks. You can even choose a one-legged king pigeon by holding onto your right foot, reaching your right arm up, or even taking a bind if that's in your practice today. And you can stay here if you'd like a more active pigeon, or feel free to come down, maybe resting with your arms on the mat. You could even place a block under your head. Or perhaps you want to come down a little bit lower. Just taking a break here. We'll be here for 1 minute. Some people even enjoy a twist, a twisted pigeon I like to call it. And you would take your right arm, thread it under your left, your right palm is up. Your left arm would wrap across your low back, reaching for your left big toe. And breathing, just smoothing out, allowing yourself to let go of effort here. Five more breaths. Let your bones get heavier. Coming out of pigeon, you can move through table for the other side, or feel free to go through down dog to go to the other side. But bringing your right knee forward, starting with an upright pigeon. You've got that option for the one-legged king pigeon as well. Maybe taking the bind like we did on the other side for Ekapada Rajakapotasana, one-legged king pigeon. And you can stay here in the upright version, or feel free to come forward to your comfort level, maybe coming all the way down, perhaps taking that twist, threading left arm under, and taking your right arm behind you. Whatever version, just sink in. Just allow yourself to settle into pigeon pose. Feel your breath smoothing out, relaxing your shoulders, corners of your eyes, corners of your mouth. Just give yourself this pause. Constant interruptions disrupt our imagination. So be uninterrupted right now. Go deep to the seat of your creativity. Take 5 more breaths. Slide your hands under your shoulders, swing your back leg around for a twist. Bring your foot outside your knee. And you could stay right here, avoiding the twist, especially if you have any low back issues going on. But otherwise, wrap your arm around your knee or take your arm outside your knee. Sitting up nice and tall, inhale. And as you exhale, twisting. And coming out of the twist, your right hand will take the outside of your left foot, right hand, left foot. Reach your left arm back. Sit up nice and tall, extending that leg if it's comfortable. And let's take this into a little bit of a flow. Left hand counts the inside of your foot and reach it back. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Two more. Stay upright in this twist for 5 breaths. Look into your backhand. Om 5. Om 4. Om 3. Om 2. Om 1. Sit into Sukhasana, easy pose, and take a few breaths. And let's switch sides. Bring your right leg over to the outside of your left thigh. And you can stay center, especially if you have any lumbar issues going on. Or take your twist, bring your arm outside your knee. Your backhand, you can tent it like a pyramid. Sit up nice and tall, breathing in. Exhale, soften. A few more breaths. And releasing out of the twist. Your left hand will take the outside of your right foot. You can keep it bent or straightening if that's comfortable. Reach your right arm back, sit up nice and tall. And adding our flow, crunch and reach, crunch and reach. 3 more. Stay up nice and tall, reach back, look back. Sitting bones rooted. Full breaths. Perhaps even add a smile. Because why not? If you're breathing, smile. We're alive. Thank you. Thank you for this moment where we can breathe. And releasing back to center. Let's make our way onto our back. So coming down onto your back, give your knees a hug. You could rock from side to side. If happy babies in your practice, take your feet up to the sky, soles up to the sky, knees bent. You could even rock here. And bring your feet back down to the mat for a supported bridge or waterfall. So taking your block under your sacrum. And if you still want to be active, feel free to take a bridge or wheel or even shoulder stand here. So with your sacrum on the block, you can stay with feet down for supported bridge or take your legs up for waterfall. And if you enjoy legs up the wall, press the pause button and take your legs, put them up a wall. If you've got a sandbag, place the sandbag on your feet. It's super grounding. If you don't have a sandbag, next time you go to the store, and you might need to, see if you can find a big bag of rice, like 10 or 20 pounds, and make your own sandbag just by putting the bag of rice in a pillowcase. Place it on your feet or even on your belly. It's very soothing. Five more breaths. Two more breaths. Bring your feet to the mat. Lift your hips, remove the block. Take your feet out to the edges of your mat, your arms out to a T, and windshield wiper your knees from side to side. And then letting your knees drop to your left, turn your gaze to your right. And you can close your eyes. Some people like to place their left foot on top of their right knee. Let your shoulders drop back. Letting everything melt right into the earth. Three more breaths. Bring your knees up through center and allow your knees to drop to your right. Turn your gaze to your left. Take a big breath into your left side body, left ribs rise. And as you exhale, left shoulder drops back. Let go of any muscular effort. Let go of any mental effort. Let go of any stories right now. Take 5 more breaths in this twist. And bring your knees up through center, preparing for Shavasana. Take your right heel out to the right corner of your mat. Your left heel out toward the left corner of your mat. Your arms by your sides with your palms open. Dome your chest, bring your shoulder blades in and down, and then relax your back. Rock your feet, legs in and out, and then just letting your feet fall open. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Coming to stillness, take a big breath in. And sigh it out. And one more big breath in. And sigh it out. And feeling the union now of your body with your mind, with your heart, with your soul. Rest in Shavasana. Bring your awareness back to your body. Feel your physical body resting on the earth. And stretching through fingers and toes. And let's take a full body stretch. Reaching your arms overhead. And then find your way onto your side, resting in fetal. Feel the integration of this practice. And meet me with hands in Anjali Mudra. Eyes closed or a soft gaze. As I finish with this quote by Bob Goff. Embrace uncertainty. Some of the most beautiful chapters of our lives won't have a title until much, much later. We embrace uncertainty. Let us begin to wake up, fully awake today. May peace, may strength be with you always. Namaste.